Okay, so one of the things that you need to build a fire
is some hair.
is tinder.
What is tender?
Tinder, that's a very good question. Tinder is like dried grasses or inner bark from trees. Something that you might find in nature that'll look like a bird's nest, or maybe near some grasslands. There's some really dry grasses, or some of the plants even have very dry, fluffy particles inside them. All of that stuff put together will make something like this that is very fluffy, dry, and airy.
What are you doing, Mom?
And this is called tinder.
Yeah.
Tinder,
It's like carpet.
yes,
Or
it's
like
like carpet fibers or
Make sure you
something
keep
like
it on
that.
Daddy.
Or cotton candy.
Recording.
Now, this is a very essential part of the primitive fire making technique, because without tinder, without good dry tinder,
Sure.
you will not be able to make a fire. Okay? I'm going to keep that nice and dry.
Why is this doing hair?
Now they call this the bow
That's the
drill
tinder
fire because
bundle?
of this
That's
main
what he's gonna
piece of equipment right here called the bow.
blow
It's
into a
kind
fire.
of like a bow and arrow, where
Do you know what a
you would
cattail
use
is?
it to pull back an arrow and shoot. That's the same kind of technique. The bow is about, everything right here is fit to my size. So the bow is the length of my arm. All of you could make your own bow drills at home with your parents' supervision, and you would make one with a smaller bow. Your bow would be much, much smaller than this. It would be the length of your arms.
Yeah.
Okay? The other part is called the spindle. Now again, the spindle is sized to the person using the apparatus. For me, this is the length of my fingers spread out just like that.
Oh, this.
Yeah, just like this symbol right here,
Like a telephone.
like hang loose.
Yeah.
Like
That's
this.
how long that is, okay? And then it's the thickness of your thumb, okay? So your guys' spindle would be much smaller and much skinnier than mine, okay?
Let's see.
So then there's the handhold, and some handholds are made out of wood. Some, like this one, is made out of a piece of stone, and it has a little carved out notch in there where the spindle rides inside of here.
When are you gonna make the fire?
In just a minute after I'm done talking. Sometimes I like to talk. Okay, so with all these things put together, the bow is going to spin the spindle really fast into this part here. This is called the fireboard, okay? Now the fireboard is made out of a really soft wood, and there's a notch here with a pie-shaped notch cut out of it,
Like
okay?
pie.
Yes.
What's the
And
pie
in-
shape? Yeah, I like
Inside this pie shape here is where the hot embers are going to collect, okay? And once those are collected, enough of them collected, then I'm going to transfer those into this very dry, airy tinder bundle.
Bless
Once
you,
they're
honey.
inside there, I'm going to use oxygen to turn it into a flame, okay?
Are you gonna use
So-
oxygen?
I'm sorry, what's this?
Are you gonna use the oxygen?
Well, I'm going to use my breath, okay? I'm going to blow into it.
Oh.
We breathe in oxygen and we're able to blow out oxygen. The wind helps create oxygen. Like the trees, they're producing all the oxygen that we need to live. Just like the fire, we need fire to live, okay? Now, anytime that I get one of these, something like this to happen, I like to ask that the sun come down and help and help show you guys what a beautiful, and how powerful these like teachings can be. So I like to ask that the sun join us today
And help
and
us.
teach you guys and help you and show you and fire and bring fire to each and every one of you, and how we get these things from the earth. All this stuff, this came from a tree, this is another piece of a tree, all these things came from the earth. So this is how they would have made fire long, long, long time ago.
Hey, look
Okay.
what I found. I'll make
You ready?
a piece of it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay,
Hey guys.
Me too.
so I also have
Maybe.
a little bear grease right here. I'm going to put that on the end of the spindle, and I put that there, and that's going to go in my handhold part to keep that slippery, because I want all the friction to happen down here in the fireboard, not in the spindle, not in the handle.
That was just fun.
Okay, so this is going to be wrapped in here really tight, and there has been times when it's flying, when it has flown out of the bow, because it's wrapped in so tight. So just to warn you, it might pop out, and if it does, it'll be probably within this first 4 feet of me. So while I'm doing this, I don't want to have any of you guys stand up. Just, you need to all stay sitting down. You'll all be able to see it without standing. And once it's going, I'm going to transfer the coal into here, and then I'm going to blow it into flames, and you'll all be able to see that happen, okay?
So you'll be able to hold it?
I'm going to stay right here while you guys stay right where you're at, okay? So that we don't have any accidents happen. See how tightly that's wrapped in there? Very tight.
It's like a euro now. What is the bow drill for?
It's for making fires, so we can heat our bodies and cook our food.
No, I mean like what does the bow do?
The bow helps spin the spindle, and you'll see that happen right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by going really slow, and then you're going to start noticing down in here,
Start getting coals.
it's going to start getting coals. That's right, Jolene.
What's
and it's going to
coals?
start smoking.
Black.
And you guys
You know
all
when you
know
have a
where there's
fire,
smoke,
and
there's
the
fire,
coals
right?
from the fire,
So
Yeah.
pretty soon this is going to be billowing
Those are
smoke.
coals. You can
Lots of
eat some
smoke, and
trees.
it's all of this is made out of cedar, so it's going to smell really good. Don't worry about that.
I can already kind of smell it
Can you? Well, it's going to smell really good. Okay.
Yeah.
So once it's billowing this huge cloud of smoke,
They won't.
I'm going to keep
This is-
spinning it
it's
really
very
good.
safe.
And
It'll
then
be
I'm
all
going
right.
to transfer the coal that I've created. Okay, so you guys all ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, me too.
This is his favorite part. I can see some red.
You'll start seeing a little smoke.
I see smoke, I see smoke, I see smoke.
Okay, so now I've got this great ember created now.
Perfect. Yeah. Watch, guys.
It's a pie. No, it's not.
Okay,
Watch what he does.
Very careful.
very gently.
It's smells nice. It smells so good.
Yes, it does.
It smells like it's gonna turn to fire. And it is gonna. Uh-oh, it's gonna turn into fire. He's gonna burn himself. No, he's not.
Can y'all see that coal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a hot.
Yeah, it does.
It's turning
I
to
see some
fire.
red.
Yeah.
Julie,
Don't put it down, you're gonna burn yourself.
He'll be okay, guys. He's done this before.
Burn yourself.
There it goes.
There we go.
It's safe.
You touched
See
fire.
that?
Yeah.
Looks like marshmallow.
Yeah, it looks like brownie. It
Pretty
looks like
cool,
this
huh?
is brownie. It looks like this is brownie.
Now, if I was gonna make a campfire to that, I would have already had my little campfire made, because you can see how fast that burns out, just like that. So you gotta kind of plan ahead, but we're not making a fire today, so that was that. Well, I could show you another fire technique if we have a little more time. We have a little more time? Okay,
Can you show us the other kind?
I'll show you another technique. This one, I'm gonna take this plant fiber here and I'm gonna turn it into a tinder bundle. This plant fiber that I'm using is called jute.
Oh, just like
She's sleeping.
juice.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, it rhymes. Like apple juice.
Not juice, but jute.
Jute.
J-U-T.
Jute.
Is
That what he's pulling apart right now is jute.
Ow. Sounds like juice. Julie.
Julie.
Yes, that's right.
Why don't you sit up and watch, babes?
My eyes are slimy.
Oh,
Well, that's a good question.
hang in there. Almost
This
done.
fire building technique with the bow drill
You guys are being
is
very
actually
patient.
one of the easiest methods to build a fire. That's why I like to use it as a teaching method, because it's not one of those methods where you need a lot of muscle. It's more about technique than anything else. Because what I'm doing when I'm sitting above here and pushing down with this handhold, I'm using all my upper body weight and I'm transferring that down onto the spindle, onto this handhold. My body weight is causing all the friction. This bow is making the spindle spin, okay?
To make the fire.
I think you guys have all seen this on maybe a movie or something.
No,
where,
I haven't.
I haven't.
where they take a fireboard and you've probably all heard the expression rubbing two sticks together.
Yeah. Take fire.
Well, if you rub two sticks together like this,
Hey, I was in a movie of
you'll see
Americans.
after a while that it'll create the same effect.
yeah,
But with this method, hold on just a minute. But with this method, you're using your body muscles to push down on that. And there's other ways to help with that. You can use, let me see if I can find it here real quick.
Hold on, guys. Don't watch my dad.
You can use, that one just broke on me.
How
You
did
can-
it break?
Well, I'm using this stalk, and it's got a really pithy center.
This broke.
A pithy center means the center is really soft, like that. And so, anyways, you can also take a piece of leather and wrap it around
I have a piece
a
of
spindle.
leather at my house.
Me too.
and use that to help create that downward pressure. There's another method called the mouth drill. Yeah. Now this one
Like a mouse.
is pretty interesting because if you're not careful, the spindle could fly out of the mouth drill and, you know, catch you in an awkward moment or something, in an awkward position. So you got to have a really strong mouth drill, and you use your weight from your head to push down to create that power of the friction.
Oh man.
And you push down like that. Okay? So,
I want to set my house for a
yeah, I'm going to show you guys another
Now that's
Another
gonna split ones that we
primitive fire making technique called flint and steel. And flint and steel is great because the only thing that you need to keep dry is your tinder. And these things, you can buy these at camping supply stores, and your parents can help you with this at home. Again, you'll also need the very dry tinder bundle that we've created. You can use dried grasses or inner bark or something like that. This apparatus has got magnesium, which is a very flammable metal, and a piece of flint. And the flint creates sparks like this. You guys see those sparks?
Yeah. That looks like fire.
Yeah.
Hey, just
So,
like in the movie of
I'm gonna-
Spirit, they had split.
I'm going to put some magnesium on here.
Why isn't it making sparks?
Well, because that's what's going to create the flame. So again, I'm just going to ask that the sun come down, and we're probably going to go in here really soon because the sun's like really warm and probably, you know, heating us up. But I'm going to show you guys one more technique here real quick, okay?
It's the last one, guys. Just like that.
Fire. That was quick.
Yes,
Do it
very
again.
quick.
So it's all done?
That's all done, guys. That's the fire making show.
Hey,
Thank you, Neil.
In a movie of
You're
Earl
welcome.
Bunyan, I saw a picture. I saw him making the fire. Like, in the movie of Spirit, they had split and they made fire with sparks.
Yeah?
When they campfire and then they found a treasure.
It smells good.
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Our fire pit has lost sticks in it. It's so dirty.
Uh-huh.
Cool, huh?
It's locked. Locked is very
Okay.
Why down have one?
So nothing blows.